Welcome everybody to our very first ever virtual Holiday Food and Fun Drive kickoff. Welcome. Today you're going to be hearing from some individuals who are working to make our community a stronger, healthier place to live. Remember, for every $1 donated through the Holiday Food and Fun Drive, Second Harvest can distribute 4 healthy meals through our partner agencies and programs to the community. Working together, we can make our community stronger, healthier. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to the Food Bank.
Welcome everybody. My name is Renee, one of the pastors at Twin Lakes Church. So glad to be kind of your virtual host today. Hey, I want to share a study I found fascinating that I think you're going to love. Happened at Harvard University. One of the research teams gave away free money during school one week. Gave it to sports teams, to sales teams, to individual students. And by the way, wouldn't you have loved to have been in on that experiment? The free money experiment. Something tells me that if I'd been at Harvard during this time, I wouldn't have gotten in on the free money experiment. I would have been part of like the electroshock endurance experiment or something like that. In any case, there actually was a free money experiment. Here was the experiment part. They divided the students into 2 groups. They told one group, you can only spend this money on yourself. How they did that was up to them, but they could only spend it on themselves. They told the second group, you can only spend this free money on others. After a few weeks, they got the results. When people gave the money away, they felt substantially happier than the people who spent it on themselves. Now, maybe you would expect that, but more than that, their performance improved in statistically remarkable ways. Salespeople made more sales. Sports teams dominated their leagues. Students performed better on test scores in the group where they gave the money away. The Harvard researchers said the results were so amazing they were almost incredible, but they prove that generosity is good for you. What's that tell you? What we are doing through this hunger food drive, it is not only good for the recipients, and of course there are so many more of those than possibly ever before in our lifetimes here in our county because of the COVID crisis, because of the fires, but generosity is also good for you. It's good for your business. By being a part of this, you are creating an ecosystem, you could say, of emotional and physical health in our county, both for yourself and for the ones you help. So thank you. God bless you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting today.
We all know that it takes a village, or in this case a county, to ensure that everybody has the food and nutrition that they need to thrive. We all know that through this pandemic, the economic aftermath, added to fires, job loss, and high rents, that it's practically impossible to make ends meet for many families here in our community. I'd like to thank our Holiday Food and Fun Drive sponsors for making this happen. Through Second Harvest and our partner nonprofit agencies, we have doubled the amount of food and the people we're serving through this pandemic. We wouldn't be able to do this without your support. Our Holiday Food and Fun Drive sponsors are committed to ensuring the success of this campaign and for making a healthier community for everybody.
Bank of America,
State Federal Credit Union,
Central California Alliance for Health,
City of Santa Cruz,
County of Santa Cruz,
Deluxe Foods of Aptos,
Dignity Health Dominican Hospital,
Good Times,
iHeartMedia,
KAZU Radio,
KSCO Santa Cruz,
Lakeside Organic Gardens,
Looker,
Unique Community Markets,
Nordic Naturals,
Pajaro Valley Unified School District,
Palace Business Solutions,
Holly,
Pajaronian,
Martin Valley,
Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, Santa Cruz Community Credit Union,
Santa Cruz County Bank,
Santa Cruz Sentinel,
Seagate,
Sutter Health, Palo Alto Medical Foundation,
Times Publishing,
Twin Lakes Church.
UC Santa Cruz.
Wells Fargo.
Whole Foods Market.
Now I'd like to introduce Willie Elliott McCray, CEO of Second Harvest Food Bank and board chair of the California Association of Food Banks. I will say that without Willie's leadership, the state of California and our food banks would be so much worse off because of this pandemic. His leadership has really helped us weather this storm. Welcome, Willie.
Wow, I really want to thank Pastor Renee for reminding us there is nothing we can't do when we truly come together as a community, especially now when we're dealing with such unprecedented food hardship in our community. We need your partnership now more than ever. With the fire and the pandemic and the recession, our local food distribution network is distributing 70% more food. 40% of those who are coming to food distributions have never come before. We are so very grateful to all of our Holiday Food Drive sponsors for giving such a wonderful kickstart to this campaign to raise over 4 million healthy meals this holiday season. And please know that every single dollar that is raised by the Holiday Food Drive goes directly to feeding neighbors in our very own community. 100% goes to providing food to our network of food distribution partners. 100% goes to raising millions of meals for Santa Cruz County residents, including 1 in 4 children. 100% goes to feeding struggling college students and homebound seniors. 100% goes to feeding veterans and working families. We can provide 4 meals for every dollar raised. Through our wholesale buying power, we can purchase apples at 8 cents a pound, celery at 12 cents a pound, and an entire truckload of peanut butter at $1 a pound. I believe that today is the most exciting day of the year. Today, literally hundreds of food drives at local businesses, churches, organizations, and schools all officially kick off. This year things are a little different, and I know from the depths of my heart that our community is absolutely committed to making sure that all those who've lost their homes and all those who've lost their jobs will not go unfed. What a truly amazing community we live in. You are all in for a treat today. A number of our many hunger heroes are going to share their inspiring stories of compassion and creativity today. And now it is my very special privilege to introduce a special video by our Holiday Food Drive co-chairs, Megan Martinelli and Carlos Palacios.
The holidays look very different this year, and food assistance is needed now more than ever.
Second Harvest Food Bank's Holiday Food and Fund Drive is raising funds so that no one in our community is without nutritious food during these critical times.
The food bank turns every dollar donated into 4 healthy meals for people in need.
Help raise funds and spread the word. We're all in this together.
Please join us in feeding hope. Help us during this critical time. You can find out more at thefoodbank.org.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Nan Mikiewicz, President and CEO of Dignity Health Dominican Hospital and Holiday Food and Fund Drive premier sponsor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nanette Mikiewicz, President of Dominican Hospital, and I'm so pleased to be speaking with you today regarding the Second Harvest Holiday Food and Fund Drive. As you know, this is one of my favorite things to participate in. It brings me and our entire staff so much joy to help the community, and we've been supporting this effort for over 20 years. And truly this year, the holiday drive has never been more important. The COVID-19 pandemic has been devastating in so many ways, and it's been particularly damaging to our low-wage workers. Many have been laid off and without income. And food insecurity, while it's always been a problem for this population, the challenge has been magnified by the pandemic. And this is where Second Harvest comes in. Such a critical part of our community, with the focus on nutritious food for our underserved communities, which means more than just making sure people don't go hungry. It also means keeping people healthy and not having unexpected healthcare costs that they can't afford. We know that poor nutrition and persistent hunger make for very poor health. And that's why we are so passionate as an organization about participating in this holiday drive each year. And we get pretty competitive too. We like to make it fun. And as you know, every year we challenge other big organizations in Santa Cruz to encourage them to also have fun and raise money for a good organization. I want to start by thanking Jerry Souza, who's our Cardiovascular Services Director, and Richard Truss, who's our Food and Nutrition Services Director, and they will be spearheading our campaign again this year. Last year they organized a lot of fun, a lot of competition, and a great outcome, and we look forward to doing the same. I hope all the organizations in Santa Cruz join us in this effort to make sure none of our community members go hungry this holiday year and beyond. Thank you.
These next two clips highlight the entrepreneurial spirit thriving in our community. You'll hear from a student who took the health and well-being of her community to heart and raised funds by sewing face masks for Second Harvest. You'll also hear from a woman who turned her birthday celebration into a fundraiser to support her community.
Hi, my name is Malia Nocht, and this is why I support the Santa Cruz Food Bank. I started making masks when our good friend Mary Kelly came over and taught me and my sister how to sew. Then I charged people $5 for my masks, and when people learned where I was donating my money, they would send me more money. This led to me deciding I didn't need all that money and I wanted to donate and help others out. And that is why I sent money and supported the Santa Cruz Food Bank.
Hi, I'm Judy, and this year for my birthday I set up a Facebook fundraiser for the first time ever. And I raised over $1,100 for Second Harvest Food Bank. It was so fun. They can buy 4 meals for every $1 raised. And I just encourage everybody to try it because the need right now is greater than ever. And people need healthy, good food to eat. Thank you. Bye.
Members of team sports understand that it takes more than one person to win a game, or in this case, to end hunger. The next two clips will highlight that working together, we can make a difference in our community.
We have come together to demonstrate our leadership and how soccer players in our community can make a difference.
We are competitive. We challenge each other. Now we challenge you. Be a leader. Open your heart. Take action. Join us.
We have joined together to help fight hunger throughout Santa Cruz County. We heard and we saw the need and we took action.
Hi, I'm Chris Murphy, president of the Santa Cruz Warriors, and I just want to say how much we love partnering with Second Harvest Food Bank. Everything that Second Harvest Food Bank does in and around Santa Cruz County is really admirable to see the amount of people that they help deal with food insecurity each and every month. And it's something that we're so fortunate to have a resource like Second Harvest Food Bank here in Santa Cruz County. We personally love working with them. We've donated. We just completed a great day yesterday with our whole front office coming as part of our Helping Hands program to help pack boxes of food. We packed over 10 pallets of boxes, 480 boxes of food for the local community to help deal with food insecurity and to be able to get food during these trying times. In a traditional time, pre-pandemic, Second Harvest Food Bank was serving 55,000 members of our community every month. Unfortunately, since COVID-19, that need has doubled, and they're now helping over 100,000 people in Santa Cruz County get food each and every month right now. I mean, that's almost 40% of our county. 2 out of every 5 people you know are getting food help from Second Harvest Food Bank. It's really important that our entire community steps up and continues to support a great organization. They need money, and $1 donation, for every $1 you donate, they can provide 4 healthy meals to local community members. So donate $25, you're providing 100 meals to local community members, and right now, more than ever, they need our support. So I encourage you, as the Warriors have done, to continue to step up and support Second Harvest Food Bank.
City Manager Matt Huffacker, as well as his team, are all in making Watsonville a healthier community.
City of Watsonville employees have joined me over the past few years in support of the Food Bank Holiday Food and Fun Drive. Raising funds to support families and kids that otherwise may go hungry aligns with our city mission of working with our community to create a positive impact through service with heart. The creativity and motivation of city employees continues to grow larger every year. Last year, our efforts more than tripled and raised over $9,000, resulting in 36,500 meals for local families. Raising funds for Second Harvest is not only a good deed, but it also brings great food and camaraderie to our city offices. From breakfast sandwiches, cookies, pozole, and delicious burgers, it's all about eating for a good cause. This last year, employees also brought fundraising efforts to the City Plaza and involved our community during our Christmas in the Park event. We collected food cans and monetary donations. Employees also served pastries and hot cocoa for donations. Financial contributions go the farthest to meet our community's food assistance needs. With Second Harvest Food Bank's ability to purchase food in bulk, 95 cents out of every dollar donated goes directly to support individuals and families in need. We are ready to take this challenge again and help raise funds for the 2020 Food Bank Holiday Food and Fun Drive.
Last year, I had the great pleasure of meeting the Hernandez family at their Holiday Food and Fun Drive for Twin Lakes Church. I have never eaten so well, nor have I met a more passionate family.
Shelly Hernandez, and I wanted to let you know how we become involved with Second Harvest Food Bank. Every year our family hosts a food drive and an open house to raise funds and food for Second Harvest Food Bank. I've always said it's fun to be able to feed everybody while they bring food and feed people who are in need. My passion is cooking and feeding people, so it worked out that I'm able to do both. This year is a little bit different with COVID, so we are doing a drive-by, hoping it'll still be as big. I prepared food and I'm getting it out in food baskets, and in turn still having funds and food drop-off.
Dignity Hospital staff, employees, nurses, doctors have all been heroes through this pandemic, but we know that they've been hunger heroes for many years before this.
Dignity Health Dominican Hospital is proud to once again serve as the presenting sponsor of the Second Harvest Food Bank of Santa Cruz County Holiday Food and Fun Drive. Last year, Dominican Hospital staff raised an incredible 240,000 meals for the Food and Fun Drive. They did this through donating PTO, donating money through cafe sales, donating through gift basket raffles and other activities throughout the hospital, and donating through friendly competitions between hospital departments. We are excited and fired up to make this year even more successful than the last, to ensure that no one goes hungry this holiday season.
Be a hunger hero! A leader in organic farming, Lakeside Organic Gardens is one of Second Harvest's largest food donors, and they've also participated in Holiday Food and Fun Drive for many years as a sponsor. Last year, Lakeside provided nearly 570,000 pounds of gorgeous organic produce to our community.
I'm Dick Pachote, a grower-owner of Lakeside Organic Gardens in Wattsville, California. Just want to say what a pleasure it is to work with the Second Harvest Food Bank. Been working with them for, I don't know, quite a few years. Goes back over probably decades, and we are a firm believer in the work that they do and the connection they have to the community, and they are the the mechanism that makes things work, and so I'm very proud to work with them. I think one of the big things with us is we grow 100% organic. We grow right here locally, and one of our tools is when we finish up a field and we've got some extra cartons of produce out there, rather than just them in the field, we're able to harvest those. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity to get organic food, and we take a lot of pride in being able to supply that to the food bank. So a lot of times when we take that extra food and put it out amongst the community, we feel like we're creating a healthier community, more nutritious options for them. One of my frustrations in my business is to watch people come out and work in the fields all day long and then go home and eat junk food at night. So I think we can do better, and I think the food bank is a great mechanism to make that happen. Another thing is, like, we go back a long ways. Willie has been working with us for years and years at the food bank and we feel it's a true partnership to make it all happen. I think if you go back and look over the years, we've actually donated millions upon millions of pounds of food to the community, and you could be a hunger hero also.
Over the past 6 years, the Applied Materials Silicon Valley Turkey Trot has not only given us a great way to earn our Thanksgiving dinner, but they've provided 2.2 million meals to the community of Santa Cruz. This year, they're going virtual, and I'd like to introduce Race Director Chris Weiler to tell you more about that.
Hi, my name is Chris Weiler, and I'm the Race Director for the Silicon Valley Turkey Trot. I want to extend a huge thank you to the Santa Cruz community, both the great corporate sponsors like Poly and the numerous residents who have signed up to participate in the Silicon Valley Turkey Trot. Because of those sponsorship and participation totals, we have been able since 2013 to contribute 2.2 million meals to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Santa Cruz County. So a huge thanks for making that happen. In 2020, we are saddened that our race will not be able to happen in person. It will be a virtual event. But what that means for Santa Cruz residents is that instead of having to get up extra early and make that drive over the hill, you can participate virtually from Santa Cruz. We will mail you your shirt, your packet, all of the things that you need to do to be able to participate, and all of your registration dollars will go back into your community to help provide meals for those most in need. Thank you, and have a great day.
Our relationship with the Pajaro Valley Unified School District has never been stronger. This is all thanks to the leadership of Dr. Michelle Rodriguez.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michelle Rodriguez. I'm Superintendent of Pajaro Valley Unified School District, and I want to thank you for being here to support the Second Harvest Food Bank Holiday Drive. They do such wonderful work for our community and for the students within our community. And so we're here today to show you a little bit of the sights and sounds of our students. We have a focus on the whole child, and that includes their social emotional needs and ensuring that they have enriching activities. And so we're doing our part as well to provide them music and art instruction.
Hello all, I'm Maggie Long, currently a freshman of Aptos High's Chamber Choir and a student of Miss Oda's. I'm here today, live from my bedroom, to tell you what our current piece, Meditation on Breathing, means to my choral community and I. As you know, the last few months of all our lives have been a series of disappointments. Family is so important right now, and I know that my choir family will always be there to support me and lift me up, even when things seem hard. But regardless of whether your active social life was put on hold, your work or school was moved to your living room, or both, we can all benefit from relaxing, listening to music, and simply breathing in and breathing out, like our song states. I hope you enjoy.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out loud. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
If any of you have ever been to our Taco Tuesday celebrations, you've heard this next performer. Alex Lucero is playing for us today at our Holiday Food Drive kickoff.
How's it going? I'd like to thank Second Harvest Food Bank for having me. My name is Alex Lucero. I'm going to do an original song called Holding On for you guys. And you could be a hunger hero too. I learned my lesson on my own. 100 miles and I'll find what they all call home. I stoke the fires at night and watch it die. Fall asleep to the morning sunrise. And I'm holding on. I'm just holding on. Come near, come close. I say to the ones I love the most. Maybe someday we'll sit and talk about it. How some people can't live without it. Without it, without it, without. I fall asleep to the California sunset. Watch the rest of the sky as it falls. Oh, one time you haven't seen nothing yet, but don't you know nothing really sets it whole. And I'm holding on. I'm just holding on, and I'm holding on. I'm just holding on.
These next two clips share the same story of an experience that many in our community are dealing with. Your support makes the difference.
My name is Karina, this is my son Anthony. Because of the pandemic, my work slowed down and my income changed just like everybody else's. I appreciate the food bank at the fairgrounds and making it possible for my family to have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. And as a past recipient for CalFresh, I know how important it is to have access to these distributions in order to have extra money for rent or whatever other expenses are needed. There's so much happening around the world right now with the fires and the pandemic, and it's nice to know that we don't have to worry about fresh food. Thank you to the community for making this possible.
Hi, my name is Liz Hernandez. I am a student in Cabrillo College. I have been attending the food distributions. I have lost my job, unfortunately. My grandma's sick and I have to stay home and take care of her. So we have both been attending the food distributions. I am a single mother of one son. So going to the distributions have been so much help for us right now. They explained to us about the hotline where we can call and they can answer all of our questions, which they have. They've been so much help. And I just want to thank you guys for all the hard work you guys do for all of us in need. Thank you so much.
I want to thank each and every one of you today for your dedication and commitment over the next 2 months to make sure that no one will go hungry in our community. I want to thank you for your partnership and your leadership in making this year's food drive the most successful holiday food drive ever during these unprecedented times. Now, I know what a busy time of year this is, and so I want to encourage you all to really have fun with your holiday food drives. Folks truly do want to help, and your positive energy is so contagious. As my grandmother never tired of saying, many hands make light work. Together, we can feed the community. This holiday food drive will put over 5 million pounds of fresh fruits and vegetables on the tables of families working hard to make ends meet. This holiday food drive will provide millions of pounds of basic staples to our neighbors with nowhere else to turn. This holiday food drive is about feeding hope. I want to thank you all from the very bottom of my heart for all the hard work and all the holiday magic that you'll be creating in the next 6 weeks. Please know that your leadership will feed thousands who otherwise would have gone hungry. So in closing, please thank the many participating businesses and sponsors. Please support the Turkey Trot. Please organize a food drive. And thank you all so very much for joining us today.
Thank you for being a hunger hero.
Thank you for helping to feed Santa Cruz County.
Thank you for feeding hope.
Thank you for helping your neighbors.
Thank you for having a big heart.